What's up, everybody? I know I was finishing that Bible study when the video cut out, but I'll get back to it. We'll do some more tonight. I got a lot to do. Got shit to do. I'm gonna go for I'm getting a bunch of messages on Facebook, which is good. So it makes me feel good about staying home today. To be here for people, hopefully. I'm gonna try to get as much organizing as I can done. So I'm gonna go for a bike ride to smoke. I gotta get a bike ride in today. I know if I don't get it in, I'm gonna be. I have to ride every day. I work out every day. Even on Saturdays, on Sabbath, I do my morning routine. I have to. It's part of my routine. And I'm gonna be biking everywhere. I gotta stay fit. Keeps me from doing drugs. It keeps me from doing fucking stupid shit. Listen, staying active, smoking weed, making money, working for the Lord keeps me out of prison, keeps me from shooting at people, keeps me from doing stupid stuff, man. Jesus, I'm telling you, Jesus is the truth. He will keep you from doing all that dumb shit if you worship him. You gotta worship him, though. And to worship Jesus, you have to read the Bible. You have to read the Bible, and you have to help others. It's mandatory. There's no other way. There's no other way. So, but I gotta go for a bike ride, man. I gotta get some sun for the morning. I haven't got my morning sun yet. I haven't got my, I drank some coffee a little bit. I gotta finish my coffee there. That's what I'm about to go do. It's nice enough. I don't have to wear a hoodie, so, yeah. It's time to go, It's time to go enjoy God's creation. That's what I'm about to go do. Drink my coffee, smoke my joint, get a nice little bike ride in, get some sun, kill some time. I listed most of my stuff. I already got 1,100 clicks so far, so someone else messaged me about my truck. But, they just asked if it was available. They didn't do anything else. Yeah, see, I don't know what they did. They cut the brake line. There's brake fluid all over my street now. I'm not sure why they cut the brake line. I have no idea. Those little heaters are nice, actually. Those are aluminum. No, they're not aluminum. If those were aluminum, I'd take them back to my house. If they were aluminum, I'd get those 3 chairs. If they were aluminum, I'd probably get $20. I know it don't seem like much, but I got all the extra metal in the back. I'm going to be probably taking to the scrapyard. So, those 3 extra chairs, just putting them to the side when I go, that's an extra $20. But they weren't aluminum. I already smoked half this joint. I already got a little buzz. And I don't want to smoke the rest of it, because that's all I have is half a joint for the day. Unless I figure something out, and I'm waiting on the Lord, man. I'm waiting on people. I can't. Listen, man. This is what's crazy too, right? I got all this money saved up, right? Going on the boat. I've been planning on going on the boat. Look, man. I've been at this house for 2 months now, right? 2 months. I've had no vehicle to drive, so it's been very difficult for me to get a job, that's not close. It has to be close. So I've been putting in job applications left and right, man, just to work like a part-time job around here, so I could pay my rent and, take care of everything and stay here at this house. Well, nothing, man. I'm telling you, 2 months straight, dude. Nothing. Not one phone call for a job. It's insane. And I asked God, I can get a job anywhere. I've never had a problem getting a job. And that's what was driving me crazy. It was like, why am I not getting a job? Why is this happening, And this whole 2 months, man, I've been putting off the videos, I have everything lined up. But I didn't want to make the videos without Margarita. I really wanted to do this with Margarita, I feel like I don't like doing this without her. You get what I'm saying? I felt like I was leaving her out in a sense, So that was kind of the biggest thing that I was dealing with. Which the evil one, he'll constantly play that in your head. He will, whatever he can do to get you to not believe in God or believe in whatever it is you're trying to do, he will use those thoughts. And it's funny because he's not really that good, actually, because he continues to use those same exact thoughts. He doesn't know any other way, because he knows that you're getting closer to God, and he starts freaking out. That's why your mind starts racing like that, because he knows that he doesn't have control of you anymore. So he's desperate, so he'll do all these little tiny things in everybody else's life to antagonize you. I'm serious. He will use, because you have to think, right? Anybody that isn't worshiping Jesus, right? Seriously, anybody that isn't worshiping Jesus on a daily basis, isn't in truth, isn't in the Word, speaking truth, it doesn't even have to be the truth in the Bible. If that person isn't speaking their truth, is constantly lying, they're under evil's dominion, they're under evil's control. So if you put that in retrospect, if you put that in perspective, right? Anybody that isn't in the Bible, that isn't worshiping Jesus, is technically evil. Which, me as well. If I'm not speaking in spirit and truth and I'm lying, what am I doing? I'm being evil. And that's what the Bible teaches. That's what's messed up, is we're all gods. We all represent the character of God. This is why God gave us the Spirit. And this is why aliens and other intelligences around the world, they're jealous of us, because they can't receive the Holy Spirit. They can't receive God's character. And they've known this for eternity. They've been trying to fight us. We've been at war with aliens for thousands and thousands of years, millions of years. And it wasn't just on this planet. God put us here on this planet for a reason. God is harvesting us for a reason. God wants us to help him, which is to take over the darkness. It's very clear. It's not very hard to see when you start actually doing the research and you open up your heart and you study. It's stupid to think that there's not another world out there. It's stupid to think that there's no other intelligences out there. We know that there's other intelligences out there. The Bible clearly states that intelligent beings have come down and slept with our women. They were angels. They were giants. They were considered angels because they came from another planet. And you gotta remember too, God has always protected us. God has always protected us. out of every single thing that has ever happened throughout the universe, God has always blessed us. We're His highest creation. We're His most beloved creation. Which makes sense. That's why He tests us. That's why we're here for a test. Because it doesn't make any sense for us to go up into the heavens and be with Him if we're not tested. Right? It makes complete sense. It does. So, these are a lot of the stuff I'm going to be talking about as well. People are going to go crazy. I'm excited to hear what people have to say. And I'm not excited at all about the stupid people. Because this isn't, listen, man, I'm not here to scare nobody. I'm not here to start wars. I'm not here to theorize with fucking retards. I'm simply saying what it is that I have learned from Scripture, from the Bible itself. This isn't something that somebody put in my head. This isn't something that I heard from somebody else. This isn't something that I've read out of a book that I just, I'm telling you guys and taking credit for it. No, that's not it. This is simply what I have learned. This is simply my study, simply everything that I have learned, everything that I have asked God myself for the answers, and He's given them to me. Simply by grace. There's nothing I did or could do to receive this gift that He has given me. It simply was given. That's why I say, did you choose your life? No. That's like my family. I didn't choose my family. My family didn't choose me. You have to put that in retrospect. And that's what made me really, really think about what it is that God is doing, because I was an orphan kid pretty much. My mom, my two older brother's father took me in. I know my real father. I know my real side of the family. And guess what? They ain't there for me either. They shit on me as well. And it's crazy because now I really know what Jesus went through. I really understand what He went through. Jesus went through that shit, man. You gotta remember, they killed Him and put Him on a cross. You think that He had a place to sleep? You think He had a place to go? Everywhere He went, if He wasn't healing people, right? The people that loved Him, but guess what? All those other people, they hated Him, and that's what they're doing to me. Every time I speak Jesus or speak love, that's what happens, man. I'm serious. If they're not about love or helping people, I'm serious, I watch it. They get heated, they get hot. They start fucking vehemently, I can't even say the word right. They start like foaming at the mouth at me, bro. They start spitting, they start cussing. It's crazy. And I know I'm not the only one. I've seen it happen before to other Christians. And I've always wondered why the Christians would do that. Why are they putting themselves through all that bullshit? And constantly telling people about Jesus, and these people don't want to hear it, but yet they deal with it. And now I know why. I do know why. It's because they know the truth. God has revealed the truth to them. They see the end. They see the whole picture. They see the big picture. And it hurts them to know that these people are so closed-minded and ignorant that they're losing out on the greatest gift that you can receive in this life, which is the Spirit of God to come into your heart. It blows my mind it blows my mind how many people I actually see that go out of their way to make Christians miserable, or that's hard work, man. I don't care. It's easy to sit on a mower, but he's in the heat. You got all those bugs down there. You got, allergies, all that pollen and everything else. Not good. But You know, take the time with him, man. You know, take the time with him. It'll be the best thing you ever did in your life, I'm telling you. It will be. It not only has it improved my life, listen, man, when Margarita came into my life, she seen the light, man. She talked about it all the time. It wasn't me that she fell in love with. She fell in love with Jesus, man. Listen, she fell in love with Jesus. She fell in love with what Jesus did to me. Because everything that she talked about and that she liked and that she said she loved about me, I lost that. I didn't have that until I found Jesus. Well, I answered Jesus' phone call. I'm serious. And she even, like, all these women that were in this situation through the Up Here program that are being used by all these American families, even these women, when I told them I'm coming to help them, I'm going to help them. I don't know how yet. I don't know when, but I will figure it out. And they even said to me that I make them believe. I make them have faith. They said that, I mean, clearly these women are telling me this, man. You know, I'm nobody, man. Listen, man, I'm not, the stuff I have, that money I have don't mean nothing. I'm nobody. I'm just another person like you on the other side of that phone. Anybody that has money is nobody as well. Listen, even if you have $1 million, you're still nobody. You're nobody in front of God. Make it known, make it clear to God that you want him in your life. Make it clear to everyone else that you have him in your life. And I can guarantee your life will start changing for the better. It's going to be hard. Everybody's going to leave you. Everybody's going to leave you, man. I'm telling you. Even Margarita had problems with me believing in Jesus. She had a hard time. And it was because of people that hurt her in her past. That made her, fall into that temptation the evil one plays with your head, you know? The evil one was doing whatever he could to keep her out of my life and keep her away from me. Because he knew that every day she was with me, she was coming closer to God, closer to Jesus. That's why the evil one stirred up that family. The evil one, listen, the evil one will do whatever he can to make you miserable if you allow it. That's why I bury myself in the Word so much, because I know if I don't, I'm going to freak out, or I'm going to hurt somebody, or I'm going to hurt myself. And I can't afford that. I have too much riding on everything, man. I have too many people. Listen, I have people writing me. People are writing me, asking me for advice. Like, I can't let these people down, you know? You know, these people are relying on me every day to, you know, listen, these videos, these videos, I've been on my Facebook for a long time now. These people rely on my messages every day. I see ya, it's cool. These people rely on my messages every day, so it's very imperative that I continue to give, you know, these speeches and these teachings, you know, because they aren't mine. They're God's. And they're for everyone to know. They're for everyone to learn and see. And that's what this channel is about. I'm looking for people that are with Jesus, that are willing to share their story. And that's the purpose of traveling, you know. When I go on I'm doing all these trails and stuff, but I'm doing all these things in the sailing and stuff because that's my dream, you know. And Margarita has some places she's going to be taking us. Amazing places, by the way. But we want to meet people. We want to talk about Jesus. You know, I would love to meet people that, you know, have had similar stories or similar experiences, you know, where they've had nothing, been at the bottom and now have everything all because of Jesus. I want to hear your story. And I would love to document your story, if you're willing to allow me to do so. You know, if it's something that you feel the world should see or know, or maybe it's something, that's happened medically, or maybe you've seen a vision or a dream. Maybe it's your business. Why did you start your business? Was it because of God? Was it because of Jesus? I want to know. I want to know your story. I want to finish my book, and a part of the book really is relying on meeting people and talking to people, testimony. That's why it's so important for me to travel. Jesus traveled. Jesus never sat in one spot. He moved, and that's what I'm going to be doing. That's what Paul did. That's what all the apostles did. And I'm going to be still in the world doing so. Sharing the word, spreading the gospel, the good news, the saving news, the news that saves people, that saves souls. I will be helping save souls the rest of my life until I die. That is my number one goal in life, is to introduce Jesus to everyone. That's my goal, that's my plan, that's my overall objective with the channel and with the sailing and with my cars. And you must remember, when you love Jesus, everything shall be glorified in him. That means everything that you use, whether it's physical or anything you do, you must glorify him. So everything that I own physically, whether it's my business, sailboat, computers, cars, not only will I allow anybody to use those things, as long as they use them in a well-behaved manner, responsible manner, they will be allowed to use them, because those aren't my things. Those are God's items. Those are God's belongings. Nothing, if you're a Christian, you don't own anything. You're just a temporary steward on this earth. You're a steward of whatever he has given you. And just so you know, even if you don't believe in God, everything that you have is because of God. Because if God created you and slapped you on this earth, you have nothing without God. So therefore, everything is God's. So yeah, put that in perspective. That's why my dad hated me too. Is a lot of my family, they hated it, because everything they said, I would show them that they're wrong. I would prove Jesus right, and they hated it. They hated it. They absolutely hated being wrong. And they didn't like that I was right. And I'm trying to tell them it's not me, it's Jesus. It's the truth that I'm speaking. And they didn't like it. They wanted me to be they wanted me to go back to the old Jonathan. And you know what? I will never do that. Because the old Jonathan wasn't happy. I was miserable. I was in pain. I was fucked up. I really was. There was nothing going for me, man. I haven't seen my daughter in 10 years. Going on 10 years. She's, 7 years. She's almost 10. That's what I meant to say. I met her when she was almost 3. I didn't even know her until she was almost 2.5. Because of the evil one. And what the evil one had her mother believing, which wasn't true. Because of my family telling lies. And it's just all messed up, It's just, the whole situation is just terrible. And it hurt. That guy's here for his truck. They gotta work on it. That's good. I'd be happy to get this thing out from front of my house. It's funny, they got a Yukon too. Actually, that's a Suburban. That's a Suburban. It's longer. The Suburban's longer. It's always longer. I was actually looking at a Suburban, but it seems like every time I looked at one of those Suburbans, it was always rusted out at the bottom. I bet you this thing works. I can almost guarantee this heater works. I'm about to grab it. I know for a fact this thing probably works. This guy always throws nice stuff out. And it's a plug-in fucking fireplace. So, it's a heater, a plug-in heater. It's gonna go in the storage unit and be used for the garage. I got 2 of them. Always nice to have. Oh, you got the flip down gate. That's what I want. I wanted the flip down gate. I really did. But the truck was the right price, you know. So looks like you stopped by last night. I heard you out here. What happened?
You got the wrong fucking caliber, dude.
Figures. That's how it goes.
Look, my fucking Angelo didn't show me, and I had to use my ratchet. I was like this, smack my chin right here, dude.
Busted it open?
Busted it.
Yeah, I see the scab.
Fuck
Yeah,
this shit.
on your chin, too?
So
Yeah.
mad, dude. I was like, fuck this.
You know that hurt too, especially cranking down on it with your foot.
Dude, my whole body was.
Oh yeah.
That's
It kicked back and just cracked.
Yeah.
If you don't have one, I'll go grab one. I like your truck.
Stay.
I was just looking at a Suburban before I bought my Yukon.
I love this thing.
They're good trucks, man. I don't care what anybody says. I don't want to sell my truck. I'm going to Florida and it hurts.
I never want to sell this thing.
They're amazing trucks, and they remind me.
$600 for this.
You can't beat. That's a winner. Hell yeah, it's clean and it's not rusted out either.
Truck.
I was about to say it looked like it was from the south because there was no rust.
No, I ain't got it.
Dude, if you prime this thing, man, you'd be good to go.
Sand, prime, and paint it. It's
Yeah.
originally white.
That's awesome.
Man, of course I got parked next to this dead road. Last night, that bitch about made me throw up, dude. I was
I actually had it over there, and fucking somebody brought it back over here. I was like, what the fuck? I should have put it in the trash can.
Pass the road in.
Yeah. Fucking somebody egged my truck. They stole my flag. I had an American flag that I've had for years, and somebody egged my truck and stole my flag. I don't know who.
Motor oil all over my truck.
That's some hoe ass shit, man.
And I seen her at Myers yesterday.
Oh, you know who it was?
She lives down the street from my dad's house.
Some hoe ass shit. Jealous or something.
Yeah, that's all it is.
She's been mad at me for 3 years.
I don't even want to
Done
know.
nothing.
By the time, you know what's funny? I just made a video. I've done nothing to my family, and I'm leaving this house, and I have to sell everything because of my family.
Family shitty.
It's always family, right? You're famous, by the way. You're on YouTube. I'm uploading everything. I document my whole life now. Jesus pushes me to do it. I didn't want to do it, man. I really didn't want to do this. I didn't. But
They come up. Wait till you start traveling the world and shit, dog.
I have been. That's the thing. I have been. I'm going to Mexico City to get married. The reason why I'm doing it is for my fiance, for my wife. So I've been working on it for a long time now, over half a year. It's not easy to save up $70,000. It's not. I beat the piss out of my body. I'm ready to go. So
You can come back here. Come on.
you should go, puppy. Aw. You can tell it's a good, well-behaved dog. Yeah, you're a good doggy. You want to say hello to everybody? Say hi.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
better not run. I'll beat you butt.
Aw. Yeah, you're a love bug, huh? You're so pretty. You need any help, or you want me to grab anything? You need tools? You got everything?
I should have it.
It's just a brake line, right?
Yeah. All my brake fluid.
Oh, so you're gonna have to bleed the brakes then. Did you buy brake fluid? You don't have any?
I might. I don't know.
Go see if I got any. It's always something, man. You know? Crazy, man. At least he's back. Get his truck from out of my house. It's nice to be able to help people, you know? It is. It's really nice to be able to help people. Yeah, brake fluid. Haha. Think I got some.